Today we're going to be tying a BWO Emerger. This will be on a Dairiki number 125 emerger hook and a size 18. For the tail and the body we're going to be using pheasant tail fibers. We'll have a ribbing on it, which will be a strand of pearl crystal flash. The wing will be a natural done CDC puff, and we'll finish it with some dubbing. And the thread we're using is an 8/0 olive. I already start off by tying in the thread and winding back to the hook bend. Going to take some strands of pheasant tail fibers now. Start with our tail. Make about 2 loose wraps right there just to kind of hold it in. Now we can take this, tie them in long intentionally, and we can take that and tug them to the length we want them. Now we'll wrap them up hook shank a little bit more. We'll bend them back and tie them right back down. We'll use them same fibers for our body. We're also going to get a piece of our pearl crystal flash for our ribbing. We'll tie that in right here at the bend. Now we'll advance the thread up to the midway point. That's how far we'll wrap our body. I'm going to be using a rotary for the vise, so I'll put a half hitch in it, put it on the bobbin cradle. Now I'll take the pheasant tail fibers, twist them in my fingers. Now we'll wrap it up to hook shank, create our body. Get about halfway. Take our thread, tie it off. Now we take our crystal flash, advance that up through the body. So give it a nice flash. Help it stand out a little bit, especially for an emerging insect. Gives the fish something to really key in on, something a little different. Tie it off as well. With any ribbing, you want to help me give it a little bit of strength, bend it back over itself, so it don't get knocked loose while you're fishing. Now we'll take a little bit of our dubbing, which is a light olive fly right. Twist that onto the hook. We can dub a little ball right there. Now we'll get our piece of CDC puff, and a dun color to match the wing. And we will tie it right in, right where we quit dubbing. There's a little bit of a quill there at the end of these. Just cut that right off. Couple wraps there. Now we'll whip finish to finish the fly. And we'll cut our wing to size. You want your wing about the same length as your body. So grab all the wing fibers, pull them straight back right at the end of your body. So make a nice straight snip, and you'll have your CDC wing. Olives are emerging. We'll tag this on behind the bead head to get it down a little bit in the water column. The CDC looks great underwater. And if they're rising, you can cut that off, dry it off, put frog's fanny in that CDC. It'll be great for risers as well. We'll also use this for our sulfurs, the size 14s down to 20s. The only thing we'll change is the thorax color. We'll just make it more of a sulfur orange.